My name is Greg Milne, and I've been an artist here for almost 25 years at the Cornelia Arts Building. I started renting a studio here in October of 1986, and I've been here ever since. The building has about 60 working artists in it. About 10% of those typically are full-time. There's 40 artists' spaces, some people share. And we've had everything from robotics to several amazing theater companies here, lots of painters, lots of sculptors. It's become quite a, at least city-renowned building. The work that I'm showing now, I actually have two distinct styles of work. The first work is a text-based work that I started about 8 years ago. And up until that point, just briefly, I was doing large raku pieces, which are large clay vessels that are fired typically outside, up to 8 feet tall. And I sold those in about 60 or 70 galleries throughout the United States and one in England. And then about 8 years ago, I had my son and I wanted to stay home, so I developed this text-based series. It was all based on information and large amounts of information gathered from the internet. The name of every body of water on Earth was one of the first pieces I did, and it was almost 10 million names of every pond, every lake, every stream ever cataloged. And then I started incurring the problem that the pieces got too large to fit all the information on. So I started folding the paper. And when I folded the paper and put the information on, I liked it but didn't love it, and then I thought, you know, I could actually put an image on there. So by default, I used my son and started photographing him. He's in the middle over here, that's how he felt about being my subject, by the way. Wasn't pleased about it. But I started this, this series of faces. My father is a perceptual psychologist, and he said the human mind is amazing at doing two things. It's amazing at putting objects that we recognize together for us with just small pieces of information available to us. The human face is probably numero uno for us, for that capability, for our capability. Put it together, we need very little. And so I'm using the human face as that ability and sort of exploiting that for this series right here. I'm also very interested in, particularly like this piece down here, interested in the ability of paper as sort of a planular or one plane surface, being able to fold it in two directions. And there's a mathematician, I can't remember his name, he passed away about 3 or 4 years ago, who developed a way of folding planes in two different on an XY axis using mathematics. Everything's math, and so that's what I've been playing with in this particular piece and this particular piece over here. And then I was contracted by an art representative that I've been doing business with for years and years and years, doing a series of pieces for a cancer center. And we came up with singular objects again, flowers. They wanted them color. And so I came up with this new series that I'm working on, which will be, probably be about 10 pieces when it's finished. I think the most exciting thing about this, and the thing that attracted me most when I started this series, is it's sort of where worlds collide, sculpture and photography in this case. I've never really been a purist. I don't really like photography, sculpture, but boy, where things meet, where media or disciplines meet, better said, disciplines meet, oh, it's so fruitful. I find that area extremely fruitful. And so this is the outcome.